Now, there's a lot of evidence that people are malnourished, and there's good reasons to think that they should be malnourished the way they're eating. All right, but here's just one example from the Iowa Women's Health Study. They looked at elderly women and see what was the effect of taking supplements. And basically, for nearly all nutrients, the women who took the supplements had like a 20% lower chance of dying. All right, and the exceptions there, the ones that increased the risk of dying, were iron. So basically, if you're not menstruating or pregnant, it's very difficult to become iron deficient, very easy to get too much. You should pretty much never supplement iron if you're a man or a postmenopausal woman. And in fact, you should consider donating blood regularly to get rid of it. Folic acid is another one. It's easy to get an excess of folic acid, especially since they fortify all kinds of foods with folic acid nowadays. And vitamin A, that's really linked to vitamin D deficiency. So vitamin A is fine if your vitamin D is normal, but most people are vitamin D deficient. But most foods, most supplements show up as highly beneficial. And why? Because people are very malnourished. So let's look at, on the right is a natural whole foods diet. All of these fruits, vegetables, plants, seafood, meat, fish, eggs. All of those things are very high in micronutrients. They have a lot of micronutrients per calorie. But what are people eating a lot of? It's like things on the left. And people try to make them healthier by buying, back to nature, 100% natural triple ginger cookies. But if you look at the ingredient list, what are they eating? They're eating flour or starch, sugar, oil are the top 3 ingredients, and then a bunch of flavorings. And basically what's happened, the food manufacturers have extracted ingredients from plants, like starch, like oil, like sugar, all right? But they've thrown away all of the micronutrients that were in the plants and all of the other nutrients, and they've just put in flavorings. And so you're getting essentially no micronutrition and lots of macronutrients, all right? And that is something that just started happening a little over a century ago, all right? It's really a recent development in human evolutionary history.